Hello everyone. So it is Tuesday. Gonna tap in, see what the messages are, see what the mood is. We are in spring, baby. So the energy is transformative at this time. All of the seeds that you have planted. All right. Poor connection, we back at it. So all the seeds that you planted this winter are now going to start blooming and are going to be bringing the fruits of your labor. So we're just going to see what Spirit wants you to know at this time, what we can expect this week, what the energy is for this week, and just go from there. Wow. So we've got the Death card. So we are going through a collective rebirth. We are transitioning, as I had said, from winter into spring, where life begins again, where our seeds come to life. So we've also got the Hierophant and the High Priestess, and they're actually twin flames of the tarot deck, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So I feel like you may be coming into contact with your soul family, your soul connections are starting to be highlighted at this time as you shine your light and as you tap in with your higher self. Spirit's going to lead you to the connections that will help further your growth, help assist in your ascension. We've got the Two of Wands. So he literally has the world in his hands. So I feel like as you all are tapping in with your intuition, as you're shifting your perspective, you're starting to realize that you have a lot more resources, a lot more passion and drive than you once were giving yourself credit for. So know that that will be highlighted during the spring time. Creation energy, bringing to life your dreams, bringing to life your manifestations. Okay. So then we've got the Three of Pentacles. So you may be looking to collaborate with someone. You may be admiring someone's work. You may think about sending them an email, reaching out to them for collaborations. And I feel like you will be successful as long as you believe in what you're bringing to the table. Don't put anyone on a pedestal. Don't put anyone higher than yourself. Like, you've got to maintain this sense of uniqueness about you that will then bring connections that can showcase how unique you really are. Then we've got the Page of Cups. So I feel like you may be healing family relationships at this time, walking away from people with the Five of Swords that just no longer serve you. So sometimes family connections are the most karmic and the ones that we really have to address in this life in order to ascend to higher levels of consciousness. So know that if you have a not so ideal family situation, that is for the evolution of your soul. That is to help you ascend to higher levels of awareness. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So he's pressed. Like, he's been working really hard and he's not seeing the fruits of his labor, but know that it is coming within divine time. Know that what's for you will not pass you by. Then we've got the Nine of Swords. So you may be thinking that if you don't make a decision that it goes away, but it really only gets bigger. Not making a decision is a decision. So if you know you need to act upon something, if you know there's something that you need to do, something you need to address, be willing to have the courage to do that before the universe gives you a little time out and makes you do that. Like, eventually we all have to address the things that bother us, the traumas that we hold on to, the failed past relationships that we're giving way too much power, and we have to address those in order to be reborn again. Like I said with the Death card, we are going through a collective rebirth, so there is a lot of transformative energy surrounding everyone at this time. So I'm going to pull some of the SIP cards. And we've got astrology. So this may be watching astrology readings, getting to know your birth chart. Like, I don't think I understood the depth of a birth chart until I started studying and taking astrology classes. There is so much that goes in tune with our birth chart at the time we were born. So ask your mom what time you was born and let's get it popping. If you guys are interested in astrology, reach out to your girl. I do offer astrology readings as well as can share some information. Then we've got adoption, wanting to adopt a pet, adopted a pet. So springtime, maybe you're looking to adopt a dog, adopt a cat. Know that adoption is always the best option. Always. Then we've got single woman. So collectively, we're tapping into hot girl summer. Like, I know 2020's summer was interesting, but this year we are ready to shine, baby. So know that if you've got your sights set on a single woman, or you are a single woman, that it's time to get it popping. And we've got Valentine's. So I feel like you are closing major cycles through Pisces season, through the last zodiac of the 12 zodiacs, Pisces season. And that was Valentine's Day around that time. So I feel like, look how far you've come in just a month. In just 1 month. And then dedicate your energies to how far you can go in a year. And then reflect back. We're going to pull a few map cards. See what map the enchanted maps want us to know right now. As always, if you would like to dive deep on your own personal journey, visit contrarycherry.com, contrarycherryco.com, as well as hit the link in my bio. Woo! We've got dry desert, solitude, and stuck in the mud. So we've got 13 and 31, so those are mirrors, and then we got 24. So I feel like if you're going through a tough time right now, that sitting in solitude and disconnecting from the people, places, and things that are familiar to you will help you decide what's for you and what's not for you. Because a lot of times we surround ourselves with energies that we don't really understand how they're affecting our day, how they're affecting our livelihood. But when you disconnect from them and you go into a place of solitude, you are able to really open up. So we got sad embrace. So sadness is just a feeling. You don't have to attach to it where you become depressed or where you identify with your situation. So sad embrace means that, like, you are so supported, but you have to work through the things that make you sad. You have to be able to acknowledge and release the things that do make you sad. You can't keep holding on to things and wondering why they're hurting you. You have to release and let the universe replace with something more aligned with your frequency. We've got 32, magic prayer. So knowing that prayers are magical, sending those intentions into the universe is a magical experience. So whether you're religious or not, praying is always a good idea. Connecting to the universe, connecting to the cosmos is always in your best interest, because at the end of the day, the universe has got your back. The universe has got your back. Pull some Moonology cards. See what the vibe is. Cards are just flying out everywhere, you all. All right, so we got luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So like I said, you are so much more supported and abundant than you're giving yourself credit for. So acknowledge, tap in with your divinity. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So holding on to negative mindsets will always be your worst enemy. Like, just because it failed in the past does not mean it's always going to fail. You have to keep trying. You have to put your energy out there. And at the end of the day, what's for you will not pass you by. We got confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. And you are very close to achieving your goal. So stay focused. Stay persistent. Just because you haven't seen the fruits of your labor, know that your garden is going to start transforming, that your garden is going to start blooming this spring. And by fall, you're going to look back and be like, wow, and I was worried for what? That energy only blocks manifestation. So there's no need to worry when you're supported by the universe. And as long as you have great intentions, you will be successful. As long as you're not doing anything to hurt other people or to, step on anyone else's toes, then the universe will support you always. So I got the Oracle book. See what your all's questions are. If you have a yes or no question, tap in. I'm going to flip to a random page in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've drawn the 5 of spades. It will be tough. Universe wants you to know that this is not for the weak-minded. It will be tough, but it will be worth it. once you see everything come to life and once you see your transformation underway, it will be so worth it that you will wonder why you didn't start this journey before. You will wonder why you hadn't thought of this before. It will make your life so much easier getting tapped in with your own higher self, with your own divinity, and know that this information is always available to you. But if you would like to dive deep on your own personal journey, please tap in on my website at contrarycherryco.com. If you would like to leave a donation for today's reading, you can do that on my website, or please hit my Cash App at madeinkuntucky. Thank you guys so much. I hope everyone has a blessed day.